Ephesians 5. Let's read from verse 22 this time. As you read it, you are going to see the operational modality of the Spirit that makes for oneness, and you are going to see why God insists on oneness. Because these are two things you need to get from here, and both of them are a mystery. First, how two can become one in the context of marriage, and then secondly, the power that two becoming one holds with God. It's the wives. Submit. This is the word that they don't want to hear in the Western world. But every time we teach marriage, we hammer it and hammer it, and if you like, be pained. We are talking Bible. We are not talking human opinion. This scripture did not say women. This scripture did not say girls. This scripture did not say ladies. It said wives. Because it's mindful that they are girls. It's mindful that there are ladies. But it's referring to ladies that have become wives. And while a girl's glory is her looks, a lady's glory is her mind, the glory of a wife is her submission. So these are levels of development. And then you will still grow from here to become a mother. And the glory of a mother is sacrifice. But the problem is that many women are girls at 30. They are girls at 40. So even while they are 35, they think it's by appearing naked that they have value. So you see them on the streets everywhere trying to expose all their body because they have not built values. They didn't migrate from a girl to a lady to a wife. See, when you are a girl and a lady, you may not be very spiritual, there's no problem. But when you become a wife, you must become a very spiritual woman, because what defines you are ordinances of the kingdom, and the major ordinance of the kingdom is submission. And the same thing applies to men. You have boys, then you have young men, then you have husbands, then you have fathers. A wife is one who understands that her strength is her submission. And a husband is not a man who is strong. A husband is not a man who has the capacity to take responsibility. A man can pay house rent, a man can buy cars, but he doesn't love you. He is still very selfish and self-centered. Everything he's buying is to show you that he has arrived. So he has 5 cars. It's not because he needs them. He just wants his ego that is driving him. And he will see you, he will dash you a car. He doesn't love you. He wants everybody to know that the lady he's dating is driving a Jeep that he bought for her. So it's about he. The day you touch his ego, you will know that he doesn't care about you. So you must make sure the person you are going into a relationship with is a husband. The word husband means gardener. It's somebody who can care for the flower, nurture the flower until he brings it out. It's when wife and husband find themselves that marriage can take place. And that's what this scripture is showing us. It said wives, not ladies, not girls, not women, wives. It says submit to your husband, because it is wives we find, it's not ladies we find. Many are looking for ladies, many are looking for girls. If you find a wife, they say you have found a good thing, you have obtained favor from the Lord. And if you have found a wife, it's now giving wives instruction. Ephesians 5 verse 23. It says submit yourselves unto your own husband. Hope you are seeing this scripture. It didn't say submit to men, because many persons try to control women and they say no, women are nothing in society, they are beneath men. That's not what the Bible teaches. The Bible didn't say women are not anything in society. The Bible didn't say women should submit to men. It said wives, submit to your own husband. Follow the Bible. If you want another person's wife to submit to you, you are looking for trouble. If a woman is your boss in the office and you show up with your traditional mentality and say I'm a man, you will be fired. There's no law anywhere that women submit to men. Wives, submit to your own husband. It's Africa that wants to usurp authority over women and intimidate them. Don't carry African mentality into life. Follow scriptures. Verse 23. And you see the way he puts this. Wait. He says, as unto the Lord. If you see a man who you cannot submit to as Lord, please don't marry.